Hey everyone, welcome back to Her Garden Diary. It's Lisa, and today I'm going to do a semi-quick tour of the plants that I have started for the 2023 gardening season. So what you see in front of you here is my sweet peppers, who are doing absolutely fantastic. I am still amazed at how quickly these things have grown. Today it is April 6th. We are under a full moon, and these guys are absolutely loving living in their solo cups. So these have been transplanted, and they will remain in their solo cups until they are ready to go out into the ground. So as you can see, I will pan in a little closer here for you. I've got some red bull's horn. That there is a peperoncini. Back there I have a giant paprika. Here I have an orange glow. I've got an ancho poblano. Here is another red bull's horn. Another red bull's horn. Back here I have a, what is that? Yellow aura? Yellow aura. And another yellow aura. These are fantastic peppers. And these three right here are all Cubanelles. All right, so moving on down here, these are my tomatoes. Oh, and I just want to say that isn't all of my peppers. I had a few that didn't germinate, so I am retrying them. They are going to be quite behind, and those are going to be Corno de Toros and another Carmen pepper. So here are my tomatoes. They're looking a little, I don't know, not as perky as they should be because I opened up the shed this morning and I realized that I had forgotten to turn on the heater. So it's a little chilly in here this morning and they don't like it. Anyway, we have a Marglobe. I have a Primo Red. Here's my Manitoba. I do have some peppers mixed in here as well because I ran out of space. So this is a Supremo Roma. That's a fantastic Roma tomato. I have another Carmen pepper, two more Carmen peppers. Here is a Roadster tomato, followed by an early girl bush. I also have a Mountain Princess. I think this is also a Roadster here as well. I have two. What else do I got here? Oh, there's another orange glow pepper. All right, so again, I told you that I've got some peppers here that are hopefully going to come up soon. Those are those. Along this side here, I have two tiny Tims. I do have another one growing, although now I realize that there are actually three growing in there. I don't know. I must have dropped an extra seed, but I'll show you that in a second. I also have some lavender growing here. I'm super excited that I actually germinated lavender this year because I've been trying and trying for years and I just could never do it. The good thing about that is I also have two more lavenders that I germinated and they're looking fantastic. So I'm super excited that I can actually have something in my garden because I'm looking forward to making so many things out of lavender. Here are my very unhappy looking chamomile, sorry. I actually have a few of these plants. I might have to give some of them away. I planted way too many seeds and I have way too much chamomile. I have 7 plants and I had to separate them and now I have a lot of chamomile, but it's looking really good. It looks good. I just don't think it likes, I'm not sure if it likes the cool or if it likes the heat. I just haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, I'm going to try and move slowly so you guys don't get ill. So here is my flower flat here. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. This is all last minute stuff. I decided I was just going to put a seed in and see if it would grow. A lot of it is my medicinal stuff, so I will show you what I have here. and don't mind the cords. I have catnip. I have some coreopsis. I have scarlet sage. A lot of this stuff is able to grow in my zone, which again is zone 3B. I got a lot of this stuff in swaps as well. So it's kind of like a see if it grows type deal. So I also have a toothache plant. I have some lamb's ear. I have a bunch of echinacea. I will not be using echinacea as a medicinal herb for myself because it does interact with a certain medicine I'm on. So I cannot take it, but I, of course, will have it for the pollinators and it'll just look pretty in the garden. So then moving down here, I have some asparagus and you can see these, it's huge. It just grows like, I swear it grows probably half an inch every day. It's going to be huge by the time I get it into the ground. But I have 8 of those, and I also have 4. Ooh, see that big guy here? Oh, I have 4 there as well. One didn't come up, but they are sometimes slow to come up. I see 3 there that have just nudged their heads up, so that's pretty promising. I have some arnica. I also planted some clary sage, but I don't see it coming up yet. That seems to take a little while. Some of these are probably best to be direct sown, but I'm just doing it in the flats just to see if it would work. So there is my other tiny Tim, and as you can see, there are 2 more trying to come up. Is that even a third one there? I don't even know. So I might have more tiny Tims, but they're going to go in pots because those are the only ones that I can actually grow in a pot and have it live. All right, so I'm just going to move you down over here slowly. I've decided to grow some feverfew and milk thistle. And then over on this side, everything is, there's that asparagus again. I also have an orange shade butterfly flower. These are absolutely beautiful and the bees love it. I have 2 of them here in my home and I'm going to do another one over in the other location. I've also got some anise hyssop, which is also a lovely plant with a wonderful licorice scent. And I grew some white sage. I've only got 1, I think I started 8 seeds and only 1 has come up, but that's good enough for me. I will use it how I will use it. I also have, planted some columbine. I have a long spurred columbine and a blue star columbine. Both are good for my zone. Ooh, look at that straw flower. Holy man, did that ever come up quick? That was just nudging its head out yesterday, and now I've got 2. Well, that's nice to see. I didn't even notice that. And over here, I have got a blue delphinium. I've also started some bee balm. I've got a plant called Kahori White and Pink. I believe that is part of the, what is that? Oh my goodness. Dianthus family. I've got, I call it flowering sage. It is actually a salute ice blue salvia, I believe. But I couldn't remember the name at the time I made the tag, so I just said that. I also have a pink mist scabiosa and red shades blanket flower. There is this little teeny tiny little nub of a lavender coming up. It decided to grow after the fact, and well, I kind of took it out and I put it back in to see if it's probably going to die, but I tried. And then I also have some plains coreopsis, and none of that has come up yet. I have some Gilardia, which is also a blanket flower variety. And as you can see, yay, 1 came up. Happy to see that. Over here is all of my marigolds. I have a thing for marigolds. They're one of my favorite plants to have in the garden. They are all going to go into pots. So I have the Queen Sophia variety. Now, these are all from seeds I saved. And as you can see, not all of them germinated. Only 3 out of the 4 out of the ones that I had planted. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I did replant the seeds, but they don't seem to be coming up. Anywho, that's fine. It's all good. So I also have a superhero spry mix. Not all of those came up either. And I also have a fireball mix, and I think all of those did. All of those germinated, which was good. And on the front here, the front row, I have the Jolly Jester. I've never planted this one before. It's a different type of marigold, I believe, from your average ordinary marigold. So I thought that'd be cool to have something different. Over here is my snapdragons. Now, this year I planted them a lot later than I have usually done it, and they're coming up pretty slow. I think this time last year, these guys were probably already an inch tall. They're gonna stay in these flats right now. I think I might just keep them in the flats. Last year, I repotted them into little mini solo cups, and they seem to like that, but it's just so much work. And I have a lot of these guys coming up. Like, there's a little mini baby one there. Couple little mini baby ones there. But for the most part, they've all germinated. So I think I'm just going to leave them in here. That might change later on. And then this last row here, I have some mixed pansies. I've never grown pansies before. I've always liked them. So I tried some out and only 4 germinated, which, hey, that's okay. No big deal. I'll take it. So that's that flat right there. The last flat that I have here are all my herbs. They always go in bigger pots because I tend to overseed them. But again, that's okay because the more the better. So I've just noticed this morning that my flat leaf parsley came up, which was good. That usually takes a little longer for me. I know I planted a lot more than just 2. So, oh, there's a 3rd one there. Okay. So that's good to see. I also have some dark opal basil here. You can see those are coming up. Over at the back here, I've got lemon basil. I absolutely love lemon basil. It is so good. One of my favorites. And I can see I've finally got a little cilantro coming up here, which is very nice. I've never grown cilantro before. It can't be anything different than parsley, but I've discovered that it's good in salsa. And I've discovered that I can make good salsa, so I'll take you on that journey as well. Here's some rosemary that is very surprising. I actually got 2 of them to germinate. I planted way more, but I only got these ones to germinate. I'll take it. We'll see how well they do. Love rosemary. And then I also have some Genovese basil here. And this one here is spearmint, and I've never ever been able to grow spearmint. And I think I'm probably just going to have to buy a start because this is impossible for me. I can never do it. It's almost as impossible as lavender, although lavender taught me a lesson this year, so maybe there still is hope for some spearmint here. Who knows? And the last herb that I have is some Dulce Fresca basil. Love my basil. My dad actually loves the basil the best because he makes a caprese salad. That's like his favorite thing in the summer. So that is all I have for my starts this year. And I will do another kind of update maybe towards the end of the month to see what has come up. I'm really hoping that most of these medicinal flowers and pollinator flowers will germinate. So I'm going to go throw that heater on. It's really noisy, so that's why it's off right now. Going to throw it on. Going to get this shed heated up so that these guys don't get stunted. And I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.